Hello loves, my name is Alaia and finally welcome back to my channel. It has been a little bit of time since I've last done a video. Yeah. So I'm going to be explaining everything about what happened, why I left YouTube for a year, and what this video is going to be about. So right off the bat, I know you're going to have some questions. One, if it's the sound of my voice, I am kind of sick right now, so let's just forget about that. Allergy season is here and I'm very over it already. The second question I'm sure you guys have is, why did I leave YouTube? Well, I didn't really leave YouTube. I think I just took a really long hiatus, and honestly the reason is because of school and work and 1,000 other reasons, but what matters is I'm back and I'm so excited to do this video. So, my favorite week of the year is coming up. Well, one of my favorite weeks of the year, there's quite a few, and that is Banned Books Week. Yay! If you are not familiar with what banned books are, they are books that have been banned. So banned books are really just books that are prohibited from public reading, mainly due to lacking appropriateness. Oftentimes, banned books really are very appropriate. It allows us to reflect on certain problems in our society and change our perception about whether we are happy with them or not, which is why I love banned books. And I know that's such a strange thing to love, but I do. I love them. Banned Books Week is so important because it helps remind us about the importance of our freedom to read and to question our beliefs. And not only to question our beliefs, but also to question whether what we see in our society reflects who we are as people and if it's the path that we want to lead ourselves down. So not only is Banned Books Week coming up in exactly 2 weeks, September 22nd through 28th this year, but it's a very important time for us to also support our local bookstores and buy banned books. So today I'm going to be going over some of the banned books that I already have, and I'll also be including a small half-price books haul. If you read the title of this video, there is a very nice surprise at the end, so be sure and stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first book that I owned that was banned was Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This book was banned due to its negative portrayal of European colonialism. To be honest, as I was reading this book, I really didn't enjoy it as much as I think I would have because I was required to read it for school. I think under any other circumstance I would have thoroughly loved this book. However, after reading it, I have come to appreciate the message that it sends. And if you are a sucker for unexpected endings, let me tell you, this book will blow your mind. Because I'm really bad at explaining the synopsis of books, I'm just going to read the back here. It's told through the fictional experiences of Okonkwo, a wealthy and fearless Igbo warrior of Umofia in the late 1800s, and it explores one man's futile resistance to the devaluing of his Igbo traditions by British political and religious forces, and his despair as his community capitulates to the powerful new order. So if you like learning about historical fiction and culture and negative portrayals of European colonialism, I highly recommend this book. The second banned book that I own is actually a part of one of my favorite series of all time, and that is The Giver by Lois Lowry. Not only is this book incredibly fascinating and written with genius, it has such an amazing reflection of society and such an amazing story that it follows. And if you love science fiction, not only do I recommend you reading this book, but I know for a fact that it will be on your list of favorites. The reason why The Giver was banned is because of its degrading of the idea of motherhood, and it addressed murder. But if you really think about the theme and the message of The Giver, and if you focus on the idea of murder in this book, it carries so many more implications and so many ways for you to really think about this book as something deeper than what's written on the pages. And probably one of the most popular banned books of all time is Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. The reason that Harry Potter was banned was because of its use of fictional magic and curses and spells. Although us witches and wizards know that it's actually hexes and jinxes. The reason why I included that in this video is because it just shows you how subjective the banning of books are, and literally any of the very strange reasons that someone might want to ban a book. Take Harry Potter, for example. They banned the book because of its use of fictional magic and curses and spells. But if you look at this book from that standpoint, you are forgetting all of the important themes that came out of it, like bravery and ambition and family and friendship. So just like any other book you read, you have to look deeper and find the real message that's being written on the pages. And if you only look at Harry Potter from its perspective of fictional magic, you lose a lot of the actual magic that comes from the pages. So I know that's only 3 banned books that exist out of thousands, but you get the idea. It's another message that you have to really read between the lines and find the true meaning and theme of each novel. Which brings me to my half-price books haul. So I recently went to my local half-price books and I came back with 3 novels. The first banned book that I bought from Half Price was The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. The Catcher in the Rye was banned because of its excessive vulgar language and its concerning moral issues. Basically, this book is about life, and it was banned. Ironic, I know. The reason why I bought Catcher in the Rye is because this has been on my book list for a very long time, and my English teacher recommended this book paired with the next book that I got from Half Price, so I decided to get it. And the second book that I bought from Half Price is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. In order to tell you the reason why this book was banned, I have to go a little bit deeper into it and also describe the synopsis of this book. Essentially, it is a fiction book about the future where firemen go and burn all of the books in the world because they are dangerous objects. And it was banned because one of the books that was burned was the Bible. Now, in Fahrenheit 451, there are, again, so many underlying themes, and the burning of the Bible is symbolic for something else that I don't want to spoil. You just have to read the book. I am also really excited to read Fahrenheit 451 because, along with Catcher in the Rye, I think that they are very unique. They require a lot more deep thinking than other books might. So I wanted to challenge myself and get these classics in order to do just that. Now it is time for what all of you have been waiting for, the mystery unwrapping. At this Half Price location, they had a setup of many different banned books, and included on this display were wrapped books that only gave you the description of why they were banned. So instead of judging the book by the cover, you were given a mystery banned book that only told you the reason why you shouldn't read it. Amazing, I know. So of course, I picked one up. I have no idea what this book is, and I'm about to find out right now. This is what I got. It is covered with butcher paper, taped up, so I have no idea what's inside. And on it, you can see the mystery banned book. And it says it was banned because of anti-adult attitudes and minority racial slur. So I picked this book up, and now it's time to see what's inside. Oh, okay. So this is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I have heard of this book before, and I'm pretty sure it was actually turned into a movie. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. It is a science fiction, and science fiction novels are my favorite, so I call this a win. So that is all I have time for today. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel down below. Please remember, Banned Books Week is coming up. Post about it, talk about it. Remember our wonderful freedom to read whatever we want and question our society and change our perceptions. And with that being said, stay wild and read on.